Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. I hope you're having a good night or a good day, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, I think I should put my headphones in because it's quiet as fuck in this house. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Oh my god. And then the backyard is like super fucking big. The windows are big, so I can see like a lot. And there's so many birds. I've literally just been bird watching since I've been here, and it's oh my god, it's so fucking peaceful. I love it. Let's put our headphones in. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It's better. Okay, so crazy as what I'm realizing about life and my life in particular, because it's the only life that really matters. It's the only life that I get to live, right? I realize that being not of this world or not from this world, my different perspective on life in this humanly realm goes beyond the worldly existence because of the job in which I'm here to do. Okay? In Twilight, Bella was the reason the werewolves and the vampires linked up together to defeat the bigger enemy, which was the Volturi. Okay? Now, some of you will understand this analogy. Most of you will be like, this bitch, whatever the fuck you'll say, because who gives a fuck? Who cares? My life isn't about you. So, as a human, I have to go through these human lessons and these human understandings. But as a spiritual being, the understanding of the human realm is what allows me the capability to bridge the gap. So, today, the math was, today's the 12th. Okay, of course, the math came out to 3. All right. And this year is really divine because all of these numbers, literally, I'm just adding up the days and getting the day again. Like, this year is very fucking divine. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna do math from different years to see if they add up to the same day because I truly don't think that they do, but we'll get there. So 3 is understanding, 12 is the hanged man. Okay, now the hanged man is someone who people will say has put themselves in a position to be stuck, right? But the hangman is wise because while the hangman appears to be stuck, he's calm, cool, collected. He don't give a fuck. Why? Because he's obtaining enlightenment. It's like people will drag themselves through the mud. It's like the choice of, do you want to be born into riches or do you want to be born poor and obtain riches? When you're born poor and then you go into riches, you understand what it takes to not only obtain the riches, but to keep them generating for lifetimes and lifetimes. It also really helps you shed the ego and defeat the ego at an early on stage. And I truly feel like defeating the ego earlier on in your life will propel you way further in your journey along success, okay? So I view the hangman as being absolutely intelligent because the hangman understands things that others won't. And while people will look at the hangman like, well, why are you putting yourself in this position? The hangman is simply like, Well, bitch, because I'm obtaining enlightenment, which is beautiful. It's beautiful, right? Okay? Someone else's plot plan over your life does affect you, but not in the way that you think. A true mystic, okay? What is a mystic? The definition: a person who seeks by contemplation and self surrender to obtain unity with or absorption into the deity or the absolute, of who believes in the spiritual apprehension of truths that are beyond the intellect. So, not everybody is a mystic, okay? Not everybody is a medium. Not everybody is a reincarnated deity. Not everybody is a reincarnated god or goddess. Not everybody has a title that will allow them the intellectual properties that will help you understand the masses and how to obtain equilibrium between the higher ups and the humanly realm. Okay? The goal today is to bridge the gap between people, beliefs, and understandings. This approach to accepting the possible outcome of all circumstances is what allows you to see the mystery and read between the lines. So, when I think about, and this was something that I thought about today, y'all, or last night, because I'm like, in this, right now, we're experiencing a lot of men who are utilizing the energy of divine beings to obtain things. Okay? Are these things for themselves? Some people are doing this selfishly, but when we think about how the action of what we decide to do, how it affects everybody else, because we're all connected, that's really the key. Because while a man can utilize a woman's energy to obtain materialism, this man is teaching this woman a lesson, and this lesson is grander than any amount of money or any material item, okay? And when this woman decides to pull back her energy from this man, and this man no longer gets to utilize this woman's energy, it forces this man to learn about the consequences of his actions, which gives him a deeper understanding of self, which also helps him understand the divinity of the woman and how it is meant to be kept sacred, okay? And why it is meant to be kept sacred, okay? Really defining divine feminine in a capacity that outweighs materialism, because this is all based in spirituality, okay? So I would like to think of myself as a sacrifice. And I'm okay with this. I don't have a shirt on. I'm trying to keep my titties contained, but I was laying on my boob and like my chest started to hurt. I might actually have to reposition myself because I'm in pain right now. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot better. But even that was like a metaphor. It's like, bitch, I was uncomfortable. So what did I do? Reposition myself. How did I know in what position I would be comfortable? Bitch, because I probably said like that before. Oh my god, this lesson that I'm learning, and that a bunch of people, not even a bunch of people, divine beings that are humanly becoming divine masculines, because these men supersede human existence. It really is very fucking profound to the rebuilding of kingdom community. Okay? Like, it's very, very satisfying because the awareness of the divinity in which every person holds really does supersede everything that is. Like, I've been initiated into relearning myself. And by relearning myself, I'm getting to know the divine being in which it is that I am. And that goes beyond this worldly existence. So putting myself in a position to not worry about the worldly existence and think beyond that allows me to attract everything that it is that I could possibly want or need, even if it doesn't come in the way that I anticipated it to. Bitch, I still get all along, period. Okay, so the devil came out in reverse. I might have to reposition myself again, y'all, because I ain't got no shirt on. And I don't want my boot to come out. Oh my gosh. Okay. The devil came out in reverse, which I thought was cute because the devil in reverse to me is, you know what, we'll actually look it up. Let's look it up. Oh, I might have to just put a shirt on because at this point, y'all, my titties are out and like they just gonna be out. Like, I just don't know what else to do. Let me look it up though. Download. So in my mind, this era of life is about teaching demons, demonic energies, how to heal, okay? And how to be who it is that they are, but in the upright, because there's a necessary evil. And what makes evil necessary? When we think about the terminology, an eye for an eye, right? Say somebody just murders a whole family, right? You wouldn't send an angel to go murder that person, would you? In my head, no. In my head, you would send a demon. You would send a demon, right? And it would be like a gift from God that this demon took this action on this person who took everything away from you that you ever loved. Right? Now, a lot of people would be like, no, that's not of God. God wouldn't want us to seek vengeance. But if angels got hands and weapons, they definitely using them bitches. So sometimes it's not about vengeance. Oh, that's cute. Sometimes it's not about vengeance. Sometimes it's just about this is what has to happen in order for this soul to go through the lessons in which it needs to obtain in order for it to come out a different version of itself. And that's how I think, okay? Because where I'm from, baby, it ain't rainbows and butterflies all the fucking time. In order to run a fucking empire, bitches gotta sweat. They gotta struggle. There has to be slaves. Like the Egyptian bloodline, yeah, we had slaves. They were our own people. Why? Because if you think about now in the day and age, and this is going to be a message that's going to be some real hard truth. And this is a trigger warning because a lot of you bitches are triggered and it might trigger you. So I apologize in advance, but you'll never be able to persuade my mind and how it views this existence, okay? Because my relationship with the divine and what the divine had to go through to be God, or even to have control over the devil, which is just his fucking shadow to begin with. Girl, you not finna play with me. Not finna play with me. Okay. The devil in reverse: detachment, independence, overcoming addiction, freedom, revelation, reclaiming power, reasserting control. Okay. I heard in my head that you were never the problem. It was always the things that you went through that you were never able to heal from. In this lifetime, you have reincarnated and you have done so much healing on yourself. You have obtained understanding of the human existence. And in a past life, you couldn't understand the human existence because the deity in which you possess was so fucking powerful that living in this humanly realm was honestly painful for you, because your ancient codes and teachings go beyond what the laws of the land will allow you to do. The refurbishing of the spiritual law now has you understanding why certain actions in your past life led you to the human experience in which it is that you are experiencing right now. Okay? So, very proud. All right? Very, very proud. It's honestly very sexy, to be completely honest, because it's just like, wow. Like, to hold that much power and to have to learn the lessons, not abuse. I don't know. It's just fucking hot, right? Okay, here we go. I didn't do the math because I thought I would do it on camera with you guys. Oh my god, did my TV come out? Oh god, okay. The devil, 15. Right? 6. 6 is equality. Back at it again. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again. So white vans are very significant. That's funny. My eyes are doing that shifty thing again. Whatever. All right. Channeling is allowing your vessel to be utilized by the Most High, sometimes by the Most Low. Just getting where you fit in, you know? We're not here to judge. We're just here to exist. So equality is the journey in which the devil energy is on to understanding, which is why this devil energy is often in this hanged man position, and it's by choice. A lot of you don't really understand the how to utilize your power in an earthly manner to create and obtain the things in which it is that you wish to obtain. And it's like you'll utilize the energy of someone else, but the thing that you need to understand is that humanly, the persons whose energy in which you are utilizing, humanly, this person has the formula to help you build your own wealth in an earthly realm, which will then transpire to the spiritual. And a lot of you masculines, how you wish to obtain your money is by being creative. And people will relate creativity back to the feminine energy, okay? A lot of you maybe have lacked viewing a woman that is in her divinity and very creative, which is why I find that I'm appealing to a lot of you. Thank you, because I'm very creative, amongst other things. And this is a teaching in which I'm here to teach you, while it is so that you are also here to teach me about my power and how to utilize it, and also about the mysticism of who it is that I am beyond my human vessel. So the 5D interactions are very necessary, but what we also have to put into understanding is that the 3D interactions are also very much so important, because you're not allowing yourself to hear the voice of the feminine, because you haven't made up in your mind that you know where something is supposed to go and how it's supposed to get there. This is the time where divinity of woman steps into its fullest reign of power. And when we think about chess, and even fucking the lions and shit, like the women are the hunters, the women are, you feel me? Like in chess, the queen protects the king. Need I say more? Let's pull another card for our major arcana. All right. Because it's not like all this shit is just happening for no reason. And I feel like that is the focus in which needs to be kept, the reason in which all of this is taking place. Okay? And a lot of times when we just get what we want, we don't really understand why it all happened the way that it did, because it was so easy to obtain. All right? And I heard quiet is kept, okay? Secrets are kept because secrets hold power. All right? So what is the next major arcana for the collective reading? There's a lot of energy right now. A lot of energy being transmuted in the ether. I heard what could have been a complete shit show turned into something very beautiful. Okay, Page of Pentacles, good news. A lot of good news is on the way. It's the energy of travel, communication, letters, word of mouth. Okay, the Chariot just came out with that Egyptian energy. Okay, somebody's mental health is improving the more they get control over the deity that is incarnated within their vessel. Okay, the Chariot, 7, God. Okay. Right, Empress and energy. That is, yeah. So when I look at the chariot, I'm like, so who the fuck is sitting in the chariot? It's got to be the empress or the emperor, right? But in this, you notice how it's dressed. It's like dressed like it's in armor, like it's about to go to war. I feel like, bitch, we about to go to war. Or we're already in war. Her strategic alliances between the human and the spiritual realm. Yo, what? This shit deep as hell. I don't really. I heard as it unfolds, it'll make all the sense in the world. Judgment. The next major arcana. The ancestors. Look at how that's in Alaska. This is literally in, not Alaska, but Antarctica. This is in Antarctica. You see the ice? Where is the Bermuda Triangle located? Oh shit. The Nile River? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. What's it? Because I know that this download is too heavy. My little brain. Okay. I was told that in Egypt, when people would pass over, sometimes they would wrap the bodies up and they would send it along the river, and like the people will line up along the river and like say their final farewells. Now, wherever that river leads out to, whatever ocean that is, it's very fucking significant to either the Bermuda Triangle or something that resides underwater. Because Antarctica is there's a huge uncovering of Antarctica right now because of the fact global warming. Okay, bitch, these temperatures are too cold. Motherfuckers couldn't survive. But people can survive. The people who have minds that are strong enough to sustain and generate heat within their own vessel are able to go to places like that. All right, I'm gonna hop off that because I'm on one today. Me and this bitch. Judgment 20, wisdom 2. Okay. Yeah, this is truly, truly a time of having knowledge is always necessary. When I think about knowledge, I think about science. When I think about wisdom, I think about mysticism or spirituality, the things that can't be defined. But in this realm, science, there's going to be a study that is newly found of how to make science and spirituality make sense. And this is by healing using herbal blends, using nature, okay? And also using Reiki crystals. They come from the earth, but the spiritual energy in which they carry can only be felt and energetically seen by those that are chosen. All of these understandings are going to be relayed in a way that the human mind can understand, so that we help every individual transcend beyond human consciousness and into their fucking divinity. Baby, period. I don't have time for y'all. I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm not gonna play. We not gonna play. Period. 6 of Wands, victories, okay, lots of wins. The Magician for the 4th card. Let me add something up real quick. Somebody's 42 years old or 24, okay? Those numbers came out to equality. So somebody who's 42, 26, 32, 34 embodies devil energy, and you're being taught something that is going to help you exist here in a way that also lets you exude your divinity as the deity in which you are. Hold on, y'all. The Magician. 1. Knowledge. And I was to add 1 to 6, maybe 7. God. Need I say more? Baby, I feel like I said enough. My brain hurt. It's really difficult sometimes for me to be who I am. And what I realized is that along the lifetimes in which I've lived, people just wanted to know what it would be like to sit in that seat. But I'll tell you right now, there is no ego in a selfish manner when sitting in a seat of power. There's only ego when it comes to selflessness. The reason I have infinite amounts of energy is because I am meant to be the electrical socket for certain individuals to charge, recharge, and produce for their collective, so to speak. This is how you obtain global, nation, extraterrestrial, godly consciousness amongst and beyond the collective. Okay? So, while to others it may seem to be one thing, damn, that was raw as hell. I've never seen that a day in my fucking life, yo. So while to others it may appear to be one thing, baby, it's a whole world of shit that you don't yet understand. Okay? So, that's the message that I have for the collective. I hope you guys have a good day or good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. And I'll see you later. Bye.